Is 2023 going to be a good year for Tesla stock? I think we will look back to the year of 2022 and be like, these were days when Tesla stock was the sexiest. Although, I gotta say, it still has some clothes on. So, if Tesla stock goes below 140, I might need to start to seriously blur out all of the pictures I'm going to show you because, YouTube is just not going to allow that. I think there could be a few things that we will find out very soon to know how much or how soon will Tesla stock start to look a little bit more appropriate. Number one thing is going to be deliveries that we will find out in the beginning of January. There's been so much talk lately about the possible price cut in China. We had one and then supposedly there was going to be another one, but the numbers from China came out really nice. And I want to remind all of you, there was this production rumor from Rob Maurer from Tesla Daily saying that Tesla is scheduled to cut down production. But then remember to the last earnings call, and Elon Musk said, we believe, or something like that we will sell every single car that we will make as far as we can see into the future. Now, if I'm being very picky, how far is ahead into the future? As far as we can see ahead. How far is that? Is that 1 month? Is that 3 months? Is that a year, 2 years, 5 years? How long is that? I would think, I don't know. It would be more than 1 quarter, I believe. So if we go with that assumption, then the fourth quarter, this quarter, should be fine. Probably, hopefully, maybe. There are so many questions because you see, right now the Chinese economy also slowing down, and with Tesla right now facing pressures because of the $7,500 credit going into effect on January 1st, we will know a lot of things by the end-ish of January, because then we will know with certainty, here's what happened in China in Q4. Then we will also know when the $7,500 EV tax credit goes into effect. Did Tesla raise prices? If they haven't by then, what's up with demand? Wasn't demand supposed to skyrocket really high after the huge EV credits? So right now we need to see what is going on in China. And then after that, we need to see that everything in the US is going great. And also, we will know how well is Giga Austin and Giga Berlin ramping by then as well. Remember that report that said that for Giga Austin, Q1 of next year is going to be a record, absolute bonkers quarter, which the production that we are aiming for supposedly exceeds expectations of even major Tesla bulls. Here's that report. I mean, this would beat most people's expectations, certainly even Tesla bull expectations. The next thing that we will know with fairly high certainty probably is how long is this Twitter noise going to last. We just had some incredible news that advertisers are coming back on Twitter. And we want to see that because that means Elon is less likely to sell Tesla stock. Twitter doing good is good for Tesla. Less noise means less volatility. Stock overall should be doing better. And by then, we will also know, is the growth of Twitter really is going on as planned? Or instead of just consistently growing, are there going to be like big dips somewhere in terms of active users? By the end of January, we should have a fairly clear, factual answer to that question, not just an opinion. Also, if the Fed pivots with interest rates, there's a good chance, we might have some better idea of what's going to happen to interest rates by the end of January. And then, of course, the buybacks. Many are expecting some sort of announcement of buybacks relatively soon. I personally, I'm not sure if they will do it this year. I don't know. Although there's about 1% tax that they would have to pay if they do it any time after this year. So there is some serious incentive to do it this year. And then, of course, we will know with much higher certainty, how is the recession looking? Is it still happening? Are we going deep into red in the markets, or is it over? We'll see. Perhaps by the end of January, we might know more clearly. But because I'm a long-term investor in Tesla stock, to me, even a bad year means Tesla is still going to increase its production and deliveries probably as well by about 50% year over year. So in 2 years, that's more than a doubling, despite a recession. And also, what is happening in China as a country? We will know a lot more in 2 months, I think. Things looking good in China will make Tesla stock look more appropriate. And if China becomes even more restrictive about diseases and things, then Tesla might strip down a little bit. Another thing that we might hear more about is going to be the next Gigafactory. Maybe by the end of January, just maybe, we might have a better idea of where exactly is the next factory going to be precisely. Canada, Mexico, South Korea, maybe even? Probably not, but maybe. France, maybe even, possibly? Probably not. Whatever happens, here is what I know with certainty for myself. Most investment pros can beat the stock market. And specifically, what are the numbers? According to a 2020 report, over a 15-year period, nearly 90% of actively managed investment funds failed to beat the market. But the most important goal that I have for myself in 2023 is to never, and I mean never, under any circumstances, even if I'm really tired, even if I really don't want to do it, never skip the leg day. You don't want to have those chicken legs. So to beat the market, I am staying in the market by picking what I believe is the best stock for myself. And these are 48 reasons why I only own Tesla stock in my stock portfolio. My name is Matt Poches. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll see you right here. Thank you so much for watching.